I just have too many devices, too many things that I want to hook up. I've got a Steam Deck, and I've got a dock for my Steam Deck. I've got my phone. I've got my MacBook. I've got my iPad. I've got my laptop and another dock. Now, the problem is that this dock doesn't really work well with my Steam Deck because the case, the official case, requires a special adapter. There's just too many factors. If I want to put my iPad in here, it doesn't stand up very well. The connector is L-shaped automatically, so the only thing I can do is insert it kind of weirdly into my laptop. But BenQ has found a way to fix all of that. With their new beCreatus GR10 Ultimate USB 4 mobile dock. Now, what I love about this thing is it's a standard, just straight cable, but it comes with an adapter to make it 90 degrees, so it can fit into your Steam Deck. It has HDMI 2.1 for high resolution and 120 hertz refresh rate. It can take a USB-C power in up to 100 watts, HDMI 2.1 out. There are two 10 gig USB-A connectors, a 10 gig USB-C connector, and what I'm most excited about, a 2.5 gigabit LAN Ethernet adapter. It can handle 4K at 120 hertz or 8K at 60 hertz. It has a unique flip design, a 90-degree connector, PD 3.0 100 watt fast charging, and like I mentioned before, the 2.5 gig Ethernet. The packaging is sleek and it looks really nice. Let's go ahead and peel off the old tape here and take a look. Now, with the tape off, you just simply need to open the top of the box. It has this nice little pull tab, so we can pull it out. Oh, you can see the beCreatus right here. Let's go ahead and flip this. Oh, it's smaller than I thought it was going to be, actually. Let's put this aside for a second and just see what comes in the box. We do have a quick start guide, a warranty card, and it looks like a regulatory sheet. Okay, so all the information about it. This is great information to have. Definitely go ahead and take a look at that later. Now, here is the actual dock. It is super, super light, like crazy light. Looks like it has a magnetic holder. This is really cool. Let's take a look at this. And here it is out of the packaging. So here you can see our power in, our two USB-A 10 gigabit, an HDMI 2.1, that 2.5 gig LAN. That's going to make all your downloads much faster. And then here we have a 10 gigabit USB-C. Looks really slick. And if you want to put a Steam Deck in it, it's just a simple little flip so that you can set something in it. And then you can just flip it right back up. Here is the Steam Deck right here. This is an OLED version. And as you can see, it fits perfectly in the dock. Now, about the cable is actually a little magnet connector in the back. So you can pull this out, flip it open, put it in, and plug, and you're ready to go. But if you're using a standard laptop and you don't want that connector, it just comes right off, and it is a standard USB-C. I do like that they have nice little BenQ labeling right here for their adapter. And again, all you have to do is plug that in and you're ready to game, whether it be on your monitor or your TV. And again, if you're just using a standard laptop, you can just pop this off and it actually has a little spot in the bottom where it'll be magnet right there for you. It's magnetized. And then it's just a simple USB-C connector in, and now you are set. You've just added all to my laptop. I just added, two more USB ports, a USB-C port, 2.5 gigabit Ethernet, and that HDMI 2.1. So really cool how much you can put on this thing. Now, setting up the dock is a breeze. All we need to do is get a high quality HDMI cable. I'm gonna go ahead and plug that into the HDMI port. We're gonna need some power. So I have a 130 watt laptop charger. It's only gonna be able to use 100 of it, but that is plenty because I'm gonna be using this with my Steam Deck, which can only take 45. We're gonna plug that into the PD in port. Now we have our little cable that comes out, move down the little opening, which is so handy, and plug in our Steam Deck. Now that's gonna start charging it. But I want to play some games. So I'm going to also hook up my personal favorite controller, the GameSir G7 Pro, and we'll just plug that into one of the available USB ports. Now, of course, I want to be playing online, so I'm going to use the 2.5 gig Ethernet port. All you have to do is simply plug that in, and now my Steam Deck is getting even faster internet connection than ever. And now we're ready to game. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like on the TV. All right, the TV is on. I selected the HDMI input, and now as you can see, I have my Steam Deck on the TV. This is wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and head over here, pick up my controller. It'll automatically sync to it, and then soon I will be playing games on the TV. I can already move it around, and I can play some games. I'm gonna go ahead and load up some Skater XL so we can just see how it plays and check it out.
Targets Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Well, it's been a couple days now since I received this amazing dock. Again, this is the BenQ beCreatus GR10. I am completely blown away by its performance, its ease of use, its portability, and I love the fact that it has the little magnetic adapter, or the little fit adapter for this, but that it's magnetic in the bottom so you can hide it. This has been super helpful. I like to watch things on my TV, and sometimes I use my laptop to do that. One cable, this can just stay at my TV, bam. I've got high-speed internet, good quality video, and it's super easy to use. Then, you know, maybe I want to play a couple games. All I have to do is pop on the little adapter, and I am ready to game on my Steam Deck, my favorite handheld console. It's a real win-win. Now, I even tested out a few other things that I'm going to be making some separate videos on. For instance, you can use it on a Google phone or an Android phone and do screen mirroring, and then you can play games on your TV. I even set up my iPad Pro so that I could play some Apple Arcade games on the TV while sitting on the couch with my Backbone controller. It's a total game changer. So who is this dock really for? Well, if you want precision controls using a wireless or wired controller instead of Bluetooth, which can have interference and sometimes a little janky, this is for you. Are you tired of your battery dying while you're playing on your Steam Deck or other device? This dock charges it. Do you want the best possible video you can get? We're talking 4K or even 8K? Then this dock is for you. I still think that my favorite feature out of everything I've talked about has to be, well, two things. One, the portability, the ease of being able just to fold this up and throw this in my bag is amazing. I don't have to worry about anything getting damaged. It's all secure. And with that little fold, it's so nice. My second favorite thing of all is the 2.5 gig Ethernet connection. This makes downloading games so much faster. Whether you're at a friend's house or you just don't want to rely on Wi-Fi where it might be spotty in areas of your own house, this solves that problem. Now let's talk about the cost. This thing is approximately $109 US. I've tried some other docks that were about $40. I've used the official Steam Deck dock, which is $80. And I've even used some of the big brand computer docks that I had to use for work, and I've actually used some for personal stuff. and that one was about $160. If I could pick any of them, I would pick the BenQ beCreatus GR10. This is perfect for me. I think it's perfect for gamers on the go or someone that just wants a small, sleek setup with all the features you can imagine at your, like, in the palm of your hand. It's so tiny. This has to have one of the easiest setups ever. Most docks are not difficult, but the fact that I said you can just pop this hinge down, pull out this cable and plug it in, and you're good to go is so easy. All the ports are very simply labeled for you. You know where power in is, you know what HDMI, you've got your two USB ports here, the 2.5 gigahertz and the 10 gig USB-C. Now, I did mention 4K as well as 8K, and I wanted to bring up the spec sheet just to make sure that I wasn't misleading anyone, and I'm going to read it here verbatim. At 4K, you can get 120 hertz. My TV is a 120 hertz 4K TV. Games look amazing. And if you want, you can even do 8K at 60 hertz. Now, this even allows you to use HDR, so your picture quality is going to be incredible. Before I end the video, I do want to go over just the size, dimensions, and weight of the product. It weighs 187 grams. It's very, very, very light. It is 55 by 130 millimeters and only 25.5 millimeters thick. It is tiny. Here is my iPhone next to it. I mean, the iPhone is way bigger. You can definitely tell that this thing is super small and it packs a huge punch. I want to thank BenQ so much for sending me this product to review. It is amazing and I hope others enjoy it as much as I have. And I want to thank you guys for watching the video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I am very quick to answer questions to make sure that you know what you're getting into. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment if you just want to say hi. Thank you guys so much again for watching my review of the BenQ beCreatus GR10, and I will see you in the next video.